Welcome back, dear viewers. You're still watching Nile Cruise on Nile TV. I'm from the Egyptian Russian Culture Center in Egypt. We have with us a very special Russian guest, which is Anna Menshikova. And we have the pleasure to have you with us in today's episode of Nile Cruise, Anna.
Pleasure is mine.
Yeah. Anna, let's first start with a general question like you want.
Sure.
Before shooting, you told me, I think that delighted me. You said that when you came to Egypt, you felt an inner peace.
Yes.
You felt freedom. Tell me more about this.
Yes, I think that when I moved to Egypt, to Cairo, I felt that my life has changed in a better way. I'm not talking about life in Russia, it was amazing as well, but here I finally had this freedom, you know, like really real inner freedom. I can feel free and this an amazing feeling.
Anna, express or define freedom here in Egypt compared to Russia, because I need to understand, because I know that Egyptian culture is, yes, we do have, we're so alike when it comes to Russian Egyptian ties, however, and culture, however, freedom in Russia is way more than we do have here in Egypt. So how do you express freedom from your own perspective, because you do mean something else definitely.
Yeah, for me, as for an actress, I was working in Russian.
So you're an actress?
Yes, I'm a
and
professional
you're a
actress. Yes, and a singer. I was working in Russian dramatic theater, and when I moved here, I started my shooting acting career. You know, I started to shoot in TV series, in films, in some commercials. So for me, it was like. I can't express it, but it was something new that I have never been experienced before. And that's why I'm really grateful for Egypt to give me so many opportunities in this stage, you know. I started to shoot TV series such as Taya. That was my first TV series in 2018. And actually after that, I made the decision to move to Cairo because I thought like, okay, it's a place of opportunities, so don't waste your time, just pack your bags.
You got the job offer first and then you decided to come to Egypt?
Actually, that was by chance. Yes, because my mom lives here for 15 years in Alguna, so I came to her with my daughter and we stayed for 4 months there. So suddenly I just got bored and I started to find any opportunities, where can I work, what can I do? So I found an advertising that they're searching for an actress. So I got this chance, I came to Cairo and I fell in love with this city. Really, literally, when I made my first step on Tahrir Square, I was like, wow, so chaotic, you know, these random movements of cars, of people, and really, it's real freedom. For me, it's real freedom. When you can decide what you can do, where to go, how to run, you know, this energy. It's a really energetic city.
Of course, your vibes overwhelm, but this brings us to a very important question, which is that the Egyptian, of course, Russian culture, relations, and the culture itself in deep are very, very familiar and very alike. How do you see them alike from your perspective as a Russian?
First of all, when I started to learn Arabic, I started with classic Arabic, with Fusha, and I found out that our grammar is rather similar.
Really?
Yes, we have idafa, you know, like we have a lot of similar things. So I was amazed about that. And about people, I can say that in Egypt, people are very kind and helpful, and this is really important. And cheerful, because they know that the sun will come again every day.
But I think this is the problem.
But sorry, in Russia it's the same, because when I was there, when it was the World Cup, every Russian person was really cheerful, and they used to meet you with all the sense and love and the sense of invitation. They were very helpful actually in Russia as well.
True.
So that's very similar when I was there.
That's true, yes.
I think so okay. You know, Anna, you said a very important word, that you studied first al-Fusha. Fusha is very hard, even for Egyptians themselves at the beginning. To learn the colloquial language, it's easy. But Fusha itself, How did you manage to do it?
But for me, that was opposite actually, because I was like, everything was structured in Fusha, and I've learned how to read and write in 2 weeks. But after that, I realized that it's useless here because no one, I can't communicate with people. And now I forgot everything. I still can read and write because it's necessary, and I'm improving myself because I read scripts. For example, now I have a project and it's a big role, and I've read 150 pages of Arabic text. I translated everything. So for me, that was really important to know the roots of language.
Yeah.
So after that, I could start to learn اللهجة المصرية.
Anna, where do you sing? Where do you act? What are your future plans here in Egypt? What do you intend to do?
Well, I have great ambitious and great plans, but I prefer not to talk a lot about my plans. I prefer to do, you know. But at
what
the
are
moment,
you working on now, at least for us to know?
I have, like, I already participated, as I mentioned, in Taya. Then that was فكرة بمليون جنيه, مسلسل. وبعد
فكرة
كده
بمليون جنيه.
أيوة.
And after that?
That was لعبة نيوتن.
Wow.
In the last
What
year.
language did you use? English or Russian or
In
Arabic?
La'abat Newton, that was English, and at the same time I was participating in Qasr Nile. That was my first role in Arabic, which I was so happy for.
In Arabic?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
yes. That's
so we're
it.
gonna be probably bringing all these parts of the
Well, yes, sure, I can
send.
send. Yeah. And now I have future projects. The first one is a film, El Kahin. Then it's a film with Mona Zaki and Mohammed Hanedi. Also the role in Arabic. I'm happy. Yes, and another one is مسلسل لون البحر with Amir Ramzis, مخرج. Also a role in Arabic, and a film in English, but there is no name of the film yet.
How do you see dealing with the Egyptian actors and actresses, which are very famous here in Egypt, because all the names you mentioned are really famous and really well known. How do you see dealing with them and acting with them and enjoying your time with them? How do you, how do they treat you? How do you treat them? How do they introduce you as a Russian with them, and how do they deal with you and treat you?
Extremely helpful, extremely.
Really?
Yes, very kind. Like, as all the people here, seriously. Like, I have never been in any situations that I felt uncomfortable. Everything was smooth, like all the processes were smoothly, and they went smoothly. And that's why I really like to work here.
Okay, you're coming here with an acting experience, or you're just learning acting here?
No, I came here with 5 years experience in Russian dramatical and musical theater, and I was working in France in opera house in a, you know, like experimental theater. We had some kind of laboratory of opera, ballet, drama, like all together. So I had a view of acting.
You have a background.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Anna, who is the Egyptian actor and Egyptian actress that you look up to and you one day want to be like, or you want, or you see as a role model you don't have to be like exactly? Or who are they?
Well, I can say that it's me in future. Yeah, but
You
seriously,
who do you like on the ground now in Egyptian actors and actresses?
maybe that will be a surprise. But once I worked with Mohammed Ramadan.
Wow!
And I can
it's
tell
never a
you,
surprise. Muhammad Ramadan is
what I
loved.
want to
He's
say.
so much loved here in
Yeah,
Egypt.
he's an extremely professional actor, and really I can say that he was one of the most professional actors I've ever met in my life. That's true. Yeah, but of course Mona Zaki, she was amazing in La'abat Newton, especially in our scenes that we were working together. I was amazed.
You said
She's
you wanna be one of the top stars here in Egypt, and this is not an easy job. So you're working on it.
I'm a hard worker.
Yeah, it seems so.
One day she can be. Why not? We will witness and see a Russian Egyptian actress here in Egypt that prevails. And when you mentioned Mohammed Ramadan, all respect to Mohammed Ramadan, of course, as an actor here in Egypt, as a person that presents art in Egypt. We all, of course, respect Mohammed Ramadan. Okay, as an actor. actor. How do you see the Cairo International Festival, the CIF, the FF?
Well, I had an amazing chance to work there last year, and I was representing our Russian director, Alexander Sakurov. He's one of the most important Russian directors, and his cluster of art that he gives to people, all of his films are really deep, and the topics are important. So I was right hand, I can say. So I stayed with him for 10 days, and I was participating in all the activities of Cairo Film Festival. Thank you for this opportunity. You know,
this year, what do you see?
This year, unfortunately, I couldn't participate because I have shooting right now. Tomorrow, actually, so that's why, unfortunately, I couldn't participate.
But you're here, standing in front of an Egyptian cameras. You're a person coming from a different country, different culture, and working with totally different people than yours. How did they receive you first? How did they teach you what they want? Because it's in the beginning, it's a hard job. So how did you manage to deal with this hardships at the beginning?
Well, I never considered it as a difficult and hard job. For me, I really love my job. So I think whenever you like something, whenever you love something, it will never be hard job for you. So I'm totally in my job, and I admire all the people around me. That's why for me it's an easy job, and I love it so much.
Okay, you sing.
Yes.
So can you sing for us, please?
In Arabic or in Russian?
Well, you're gonna sing both.
Okay, in Arabic. علم قلبي نارم كلمني يا أهل الكلام عيش معايا في الأحلام يا حبيبي حبني. This is the short part.
It's very short. It was wonderful. You should have
something else.
Sing again. So sing another Arabic thing.
Another Arabic.
In Arabic, yes. Because the viewers will be interested in Arabic.
Okay.
Russian, of course, is very important.
Yeah, but in
Arabic, it's going to be more attractive.
Remind me the words. لو احنا بعاد أكيد راجع ولو بيني وبينه بلاد وبيننا معاد لو احنا بعاد أكيد راجع ولو بيني وبينه بلاد قصاد عيني في كل مكان قصاد عيني في كل مكان.
Wow.
It's an opera style. Yeah?
Yeah, because
vocal cords are
I was
really strong,
an opera singer. Yeah.
We need a small part, Russian, a small song.
Can I stand?
Stand, of course, if you feel comfortable standing, stand.
Расцветали яблони, груши, поплыли туманы над рекой. Выходила на берег Катюша, на высокий берег, на крутой.
Thank you.
Yeah. You have a strong voice.
Thank you.
That's why you have to stand up.
Yes, because when you sit, you can't.
But we need a translation for this song.
Actually, this song is about war. It's about a girl that was waiting for her husband, a soldier, to come back from the war. So it's one of the. It's not sad song, but it's like very deep and
emotional
touchy.
song.
Yes,
yeah.
emotional.
Okay.
Anna Menshikova, of course, it was a pleasure to have you with us today in our episode of Nile Cruise. A wonderful voice, a wonderful a future actress that we will see, of course, in the front lines, hopefully, as soon as possible. You made our day today. Thank you very much for joining us. You're beautiful. You add positive vibes to our program. Thank you very much for this segment. Thank you very much for giving us all the time you gave us. And we're really proud we had you with us today.
Thank
and we're really
you so
proud
much.
of you because you're young and you're enthusiastic and you're working on yourself in English and Arabic and Russian and singing and acting. So you're going in all directions successfully. We wish you all success. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Dear viewers,
Thank
this was this segment of Nile Cruise. Stay tuned. We'll be back again, me and Dina.